Well, hi there. Warm welcome. You're watching Decoding Now, and I'm Meghna Deka. Well, imagine 1 year of maternity leave. But there's a rider to it. It will only be for a third child. Well, that's right. Chief Minister Vijay has just changed the fertility fraction. Well, gone are the days of hum do hamare do. Now it's going to be hum do hamare teen. Well, Tamil Nadu has just incentivized having more babies. It has extended the maternity leave to 365 days for women government employees who are having their third child. But is it solely due to women empowerment, as they claim, or is the math of delimitation dividend tipping the scales for this policy? Well, tonight we are going to decode the South's fertility rethink. From hum do, how did it go to have more? Well, all the details are coming your way. First, we are going to tell you what really has changed under the new policy of the Vijay government in Tamil Nadu. Well, here are the details. Maternity leave earlier was 12 weeks when it came to the third child. Now it is going to be 365 days for the third child. It is only for the third child. Remember, it is not for everyone, and it is only for government employees. We are making this very clear. Only for women government employees, you'll get a maternity leave for 365 days. In fact, Tamil Nadu has had a very progressive approach, not just now, all along. When it comes to maternity leave, we are going to tell you how successive increases have been made, because all of it is aimed at supporting working women and promoting women empowerment, which is why we have a timeline of how maternity leave has been steadily increasing in the state. For example, earlier it was 90 days. Then in 2011, it went to 6 months. This is before pre-2011, it was 90 days. 2011, it was hiked to 6 months maternity leave. And then when it came to 2016, it was 9 months. By 2021, it became 1 year for the first child and the second child. Now, that's the difference. For 2 children, it is up to 1 year. Now, this change happened in 2021. But you can see how there's a pattern of incentivizing having children. In fact, let me take you through the state's rationale behind extending this maternity leave. Well, they are saying that this is going to boost the population growth, that it is going to be ensuring that the fertility rate, which is declining, actually gets a boost. That fertility rate has already been declining, and this is the second rationale, and you can see it very clearly, that fertility rate in 1971 was 3.9, 1986, these are the numbers which are very important, went from 3.9 to 2.7. Then in 2017, it is as low as 1.6, which is below the national average. So it went from 3.9, which is essentially 3.9 per woman is the fertility rate. Now it stands at 1.6 per woman fertility rate. The fourth rationale is that there is a rise in the aging population, obviously, because there were more people at that time. They were giving birth to more people. More aging population essentially means more dependence, more burden. Also, the fifth rationale is that there is an equal maternity benefits also which are being given. First child gets 1 year, second child maternity leave is 1 year. Then even for the third child, the maternity leave should be for 1 year, which is why it's going to be giving support for the women state government employees, something that they feel is required, especially when it comes to the third child. However, Vijay's ally in the Tamil Nadu Assembly, the Congress party, appears to be opposed to this move. Why? Let's tell you what the Congress leaders have to say. They are saying, for example, you have Karthi Chidambaram, Congress MP. He says, do families have the resources to have up to 3 children, that you have incentivized it? That the government shouldn't encourage a third child. That you must consider paternity leave as well if you really want to incentivize. It's not just the duty of the woman, essentially. Karthi Chidambaram also says that there is a need for highly trained population and not just increasing the population. Well, this is what Manikam Tagore has said, that the 2-child norm has helped Tamil Nadu in the past. Why increase it to 3? Because remember, Tamil Nadu in the past has successfully controlled its population rate with a 2-child policy. Meanwhile, pictures from the Tamil Nadu Assembly, and this is a very interesting one. Look at this. This is Vijay's MLA, TVK MLA. Her name is M.R. Pallavi. She is a first-time TVK MLA. This time, when she went to the assembly, she had just delivered a newborn baby. She went viral because this first-time MLA, M.R. Pallavi, brought her newborn baby to the house. The move attracted a lot of conversation. There were a lot of, unfortunately, trolling as well when she turned up at the assembly with a baby in her arms. During the debate, of course, the baby was not there with her. She kept her in the adjoining room. But there are many view it as a symbolic gesture in the state's fertility debate. And then there were those, unfortunately, who trolled her for it. Then she herself took to social media. This is what M.R. Pallavi, the TVK MLA, says. She says, can I leave a newborn baby behind at home? Please think before you comment and understand the pain of others as well. Then she goes on to say, don't troll or create a scene over this. So interesting debate got sparked off in the Tamil Nadu Assembly. Now, at the center of this debate is the fertility rate. After all, why is it that some chief ministers, especially those in the south, want the fertility rate to increase? Well, the average number of children born to a woman during her reproductive years is essentially the fertility rate. Tamil Nadu has increased concerns over its declining fertility rate, which is now below the national average. We are going to show you how Tamil Nadu compares to the other major states. This is the divide. Now, this is the national average for India. India's fertility rate stands at 1.8. These are the states which have below the fertility rate average. These are the ones which are above the fertility rate average. India's fertility rate is 1.9. When it comes to Gujarat, it's 1.9, which is the same. When it comes to Rajasthan, it is 2. When it comes to Madhya Pradesh, it's 2, more than the India's average. Uttar Pradesh, 2.35. Then you have Bihar, which has a fertility rate, the highest in the country is in Bihar, which is 3, as opposed to 1.9, which is India's average. Let's also take a look at the fertility rate in the south. And remember, these are the states who are saying we should increase our fertility rate. Tamil Nadu has a fertility rate of only 1.3, Andhra Pradesh. And Tamil Nadu has the lowest fertility rate, 1.3, Andhra Pradesh, 1.7. Telangana 1.8, Kerala 1.8 and Karnataka 1.7. So these are the two states which have been trying to incentivize with their policies to try and increase the fertility rate. There is a very direct correlation to all of this, to the fact that they are coming up with the math behind the demographic dividend. Now, what is the demographic dividend? I'm going to explain it to you with the help of flow charts. Let's get you the next graphics, which is going to show you exactly how this is actually breaking up. Why is it going from hum do to have more? The demographic dividend is what we are going to first explain to you. Essentially, what is the demographic dividend? That when you have low fertility, it essentially means, like we were showing you in Tamil Nadu as well as Andhra Pradesh, it means that you have less younger workers. The number of people who are young and who are in the working range is less because your fertility is declining. That means there is a decline in the number of workers who are young. And that also means, earlier you used to have more people, that means a rapidly aging population. An aging population essentially is people who are seen as a burden on the economy. But it's not just about the demographic dividend, it is also about the economic dividend. What is the economic dividend? Let's explain. Today's children, those who are children today, are actually going to be tomorrow's workforce. That's what's important that you must remember. Today's children are tomorrow's workforce. They are also going to be the ones who are going to be paying taxes. They are the ones who are going to be the consumers of tomorrow as well. Which is why it's important that we remember all of this. Also, there is a political dividend, which is a very clear political dividend, perhaps one of the most pressing ones. This is it. That there is a population-based delimitation, which is now going to be introduced. There is a bill which is perhaps going to be coming up any time. It was supposed to come up in the monsoon session. It has been delayed, but it is going to be there for sure. What happens? A delimitation bill is essentially a population-based delimitation, which is if you have more population, if you have low fertility, then you'll get fewer MPs because it is as per the number of people that you have. And if you have higher fertility rates, means higher MPs, because if you have more people, you get more representation. If you have less people, that also means you get less representation. So the math is simple. More babies equals to more MPs. And what happens when you have more MPs? It's very simple. When you have more MPs, that essentially means that you get a bigger say in the power corridors. You will be the ones who are making the policy decisions as well, and the policy decisions then are going to be weighed in favor of the states which have more MPs in the parliament. Simple math. Well, the population debate, of course, has been gaining momentum. And amidst the centre's delimitation push, you have southern states who fear that their success in population control could eventually affect their political representation, as I was just explaining the delimitation math for you. Now, in Andhra Pradesh, interestingly, you have Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu. Vijay is not the first one. Chandrababu Naidu too is exploring ways to boost the state's population. Let's take you through Naidu's proposed population plan. This is the plan. Naidu says and has proposed in his population plan that 30,000 rupees incentive is going to be given for any woman who wants to have a third child. He's also proposed that there's going to be 40,000 rupees incentive if a person wants to have a fourth child. That's huge. Also, once the baby is born, there's going to be 1,000 rupees per month for the next 5 years. This is the nutrition cost for a baby for the third child, so that the child is also growing up healthy. This is part of the population plan. Naidu has also said that there's going to be free education for the next 18 years till the child goes to college. This is the proposed one, that the child will be educated for free, but only for the third one. Also, this is something which is proposed, is that 12 months of maternity leave for a third child is also proposed, just like Chief Minister Vijay has done in Tamil Nadu already has been announced. Now, this is what has been announced as a plan for Andhra Pradesh as well. Also, 2 months of paternity leave for fathers, something which has been proposed so that they too can help out. Also, child disqualification for local polls, which used to be there earlier, now has been removed. So earlier, if you had 2 children, you will, above 2 children, you could not contest the local body polls, but now that has been removed. So essentially, where are we? In a nutshell, India's southern states appear to be moving from a policy of population control towards population encouraging population growth. Let's take you through the details of the big policy shift as we sum up this debate. This is hum do to have more. How did it go from one to the other? The new concern as well as the old concern is what we are showing for you. The old model was hum do hamare do. Now it has gone to have more. Earlier it used to be population control. Now population control is going to preserve workforce. Earlier it used to be sterilization. Now it is going to be fertility support. Earlier it used to be reduce the dependency. Now it is going to be prevent aging. Earlier it used to be population, which is viewed as a burden. Now population is viewed as an asset. An asset, an economic asset. They are going to be the taxpayers for tomorrow. They are going to be the ones who are going to give you the demographic dividend. And they are also going to be the one, interestingly, who are going to get you the most coveted seats in the Parliament of India. Well, let me go across to our panelists. Well, joining us today on the show, we have Poonam Muthreja, ED Population Foundation of India, also Nandakumar, who's joining us, a political analyst. I'm going to come across to you first, Poonam Muthreja, because we must understand the population dividend. I've explained the politics behind it. But does India need a baby boom? Or is this really jumping the gun?
So Tamil Nadu does have a challenge, a demographic challenge, and right now the fertility rate is 1.7, and our projections show that by 2051, Tamil Nadu's fertility rate is likely to be at 1.4, and close to 32% of Tamil Nadu's population will be the aging, the above 60 population. And also Tamil Nadu is going to have other issues. So I totally understand, but do we need a baby boom? Will this lead to a baby boom? Tamil Nadu's announcement of 365 days paid maternity leave is welcome for every woman. I wish it was for every maternity. But having said that, this is not going to have a huge impact on Tamil Nadu's fertility. Some women who wish to have 3 children, it will be an advantage for them and perhaps a tipping point. But on the whole, what you need to do is a comprehensive strategy if you really want to slow down your declining fertility. You have to invest in childcare for the women. Inexpensive childcare, affordable childcare, close to the house. I also welcome the paternity leave. It is a good gender balance and will involve men in the children, so that is also welcome. But the panic from too many children to too few children, I don't believe is something we should be indulging in India, whether it's Tamil Nadu or Karnataka or Kerala. I also want to say that, women need, if women don't have childcare support, even 365 days leave.
Yes.
What does a woman, after 365 days, what does a woman do for childcare? So therefore, I would like to request Tamil Nadu and southern states to look at this more comprehensively while welcoming it. And it is good that Tamil Nadu is thinking seriously, but let's not panic is what I would like to say. Or to all the southern states, yes, the delimitation bill is the elephant in the room.
Yes.
And I think that's where we need a debate. We need to be fair. We should not penalize either women or the states in southern India, and have a good formula for delimitation, which will be a win-win situation for all.
Well, you're absolutely right, and perhaps that is what set the cat amongst the pigeons, if we can call it delimitation, that it is. Nanda Kumar, the rationale coming in from the Vijay Sarkar is that it is about women empowerment. Is it really? Or is it simply a long-term plan for politics, for political dividend?
No, Meghna, you also have put some charts, and you have talked about the political and federal imbalance. While I am not denying that, RBI has explicitly placed Tamil Nadu as an aging state. And apart from this political imbalance, you have to look into the other economical and social factors which will be affecting the state of Tamil Nadu. Shrinking tax base, exploding committed expenses, crowding out development, labor shortages and economical stagnation, overhauling the healthcare system, as Mr. Poonam was talking about, and also the cracking of the social fabric, because now we call the model as 4:2:1. One child will be forced to take care of 2 parents and 4 grandparents. That is the scenario in which we are going. If you see for multiple...
Not as a nation though. Mr. Nanda Kumar, not as a nation. You're talking specifically about the state. We also have to look at it nationwide. Does India need a baby boom on the whole?
No, that's where I wanted to come in now. If you see the global replacement rate is 2.1. And India, if you take the average as per your own chart, it is at 1.9. That is 0.2. It is less than
That's the fertility rate.
Average. But if you please recollect your own chart. In Tamil Nadu in 2025, it was 1.4. But currently it is at 1.3, which is very alarming number, which is very, very alarming. So you should not correlate this long-term plan with just a political equation, just consider with the delimitation.
Okay, Poonam Mutreja, you want to come in?
It will happen in a short time.
Does the math add up? Poonam Mutreja?
Yes, I want to say, I want to say this is a demographic intervention. I won't say just political.
Yes.
And it should be welcome, because any investment in women is welcome. And as far as the maths the gentleman is talking about, I have to say that it's not just the responsibility of the citizens to take care of the aging population. We as a country have to invest in geriatric care, in social security, and states like Tamil Nadu have shown that their economic is strong to do that. And invest in their aging population. for pensions, for geriatric care. It's a good time to look at not just the third child, but
very
also
important
look at,
point. It's also
you know,
about a
you do have
holistic development for the woman, for the children. Can we afford it? And also for the aging population. It needs to be a larger debate and discussion. Thank you so much, Mutreja and Mr. Nandakumar. Unfortunately, I'm running out of time because there's some breaking news that we are quickly shifting focus across to. Well, there is no relief which is coming in for Aam Aadmi Party's former minister, Satyendra Jain. Satyendra Jain is going to continue to be in judicial custody. He has been sent to 14 days of judicial custody. This is Aam Aadmi Party's Punjab in charge, and he continues to be in judicial custody at a time when you have the AAP saying that there is a political dividend that the agencies are trying to get because the Punjab elections are around the corner, and he is one of the Punjab in charges of the Aam Aadmi Party. Well, with that, we are going to be slipping into a short break. Thank you so much for watching us here on Decoding Now. I'll see you again tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. right here on Times Now.